Look at it. I saw you doing that yesterday twice. I'm like, if he keeps staring at that source, I'm gonna go over and smack it.
Are you ready for this?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you ready for me?
Yep.
Alright. I'm not getting them all wound up.
Yourself together. Get back over there. I'm gonna tell you right now, he's already odored.
Yes, I know. Alright, check.
Stop walking. Why did you run all the way across the room? Good boy. Good boy. Good activity. That's good.
Too much. Walk too much.
You did another thing your brain anticipated. He came in, when you go back and watch that video, and he ran this way. You came in, and he ran this way because he odored it immediately as soon as you came in. And as I'm going to tell you right now, he odored it already. And you're like, I know, I saw it. And then, when you let go, you went.
And let him right straight to it.
You don't know. He may have odored over here, but that source may be over here. You cannot think like that. Your brain's got such a board. If you think he odors, you still follow procedure. It should have been like this. Let's go. Yes, that's my clicker. Good boy, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. So again, good boy, you don't run across the room because you have, hold that, the circumference, you have circumference comes out that far. If you start and he's got 5 pounds of slack coming all the way out here, now, there you go, now loose. Good, hold that, it's not working. All right, I have to go. I really want something smaller. You know what? We're going to do it to it again. We're going to take the source out. And we're going to have it take it out of sound in there. This is the problem. We close it in the middle, so it'll be tight. The door's not gonna open. Alright, well, if we're lucky, you won't smell it in there. Look at that. Whew. Yes.
Check.
Okay, now, is there any obvious odor?
No. So
Then I would start an actual room search. Go back to your beginning corner. Don't restart him. Just, you're dragging him. Get him to drive. Remember what he's doing? Walk in, tap.
Teddy, check it.
Get out of the way. Nothing. You go to the next hole. Come on.
Check it. Check it.
Good. Good. What about the cue?
Check it. Check it. Check it.
Out of the way. Walk into that corner. It's a big space.
Check it, Teddy.
Keep going in that bathroom.
Check it, Teddy.
She didn't see that.
I did see it. He stopped.
Loose leash.
Check it. Check it. Teddy.
Now let's think about what we're doing there. He's odored. So you saw him pick the odor up. So if I were you, I'd go back to the area where he picked it up and I'd start giving him, telling him what to search. Like, tap on something.
Check it, Teddy.
Get out of his way.
Check it. Teddy. Check it. Check it.
Not too much.
Did I pull them off of it?
Nope. And bring him back up to drive. Stop looking so confused and be more excited.
Come on. Chicken.
There you go.
Chicken.
That's it.
Chicken, Teddy. Chicken. 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 Chicken.
Stop. Not too much. He's an odor. He's trying.
Chicken, Teddy.
There's no reason to come all the way out here. That's a closed room. And you saw him frantically odoring.
Yes.
So help him. Keep his drive up and stay there until he finds it.
Check it. Check it.
Don't just stand there, not once, twice. You go, good boy, good job.
Where's it at? Where's it at? Come on. Good boy. Come on. Check it. Check it.
Once, that's too much.
Okay.
Slow down. What I mean by help him,
Check it.
I know you've seen it, so quit tapping that sink.
Okay. Teddy.
That odor is obviously in that room.
Yes.
You think about it, you've seen the bag. Use this as a learning experience for you. It's in the sink, he's smelling it high. It's hard for him to get up there, okay?
Okay.
So you need to keep his drive up. He's getting tired and frustrated because he can smell it, but he can't find it.
Okay. Come here, Teddy. Check it. Check it.
If he wants to come out of the room now, let him go ahead and come out. Put it on that table next to it. On the table, right there. Now come back out. Because it's ceramic and it's too high for him to get his feet on, so he doesn't know how to. Get that dog back and drive. Come on, Teddy, let's go. Come on, let's go.
Come here, Teddy. Come on. Check it.
One time. That's it. Whoop. Whoop.
Come on.
It's nice.
Daddy.
Victor, I'll smack your butt.
Come on, Teddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Check it.
Got that one, check the counter.
Come on, Teddy. Come on. Check it.
Tap up on something. It's high, so he's having a hard time.
Come in. Check it.
Follow him.
What's that? Is he just unsure it?
No, he odored your hands.
Right, no.
But he's coming back to me for the food.
Oh. Good.
So I'm staying at the source. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Oh, very
Surprise.
good.
Could he have been on my hands because we put meal butter on it twice?
It is possible. And this is the question of the day. I don't think so, because I watched the dog odor. And if you go back and watch the video, he came to her once or twice and walked away. And he didn't acknowledge you, but then you went over there and you picked the bag up and you moved it. So before, when you washed your hands and you came in here, he didn't pay any attention to you. You went and picked the bag up and moved it, and then he came over and took a beeline over and indicated our hands.
Smells your hands.
Now, she's got a very good question. This is very important, and that's why in training, we don't ever let these things happen.
Okay.
The reality is, why did he get rewarded? We don't fucking know. And if he goes over and taps Trace on her hands 3 times and we ignore him, and it was there, we just taught him to ignore Trace on hands.
Yeah.
Okay. So she did not wash her hands after she moved that bag. There's very minute amounts on there. It is 50-50. He actually smelled it and was like, it's on hands, or it was there, I don't know. But I can't not pay him. It's better to have made one tiny mistake and the odor not be there on the hands than it would be for it to actually be there and ignore him. Okay?
Yeah.
So you just try in your training to never let that happen.
Okay.
Now, why couldn't he find it?
He wasn't up high enough.
Well, he odored it though, several times.
I don't know.
Do you know, Mark? Neither the fuck do I. Sometimes you don't know. Now, as far as him following it back to the source, I can give you my speculation.
Okay.
And this is something, for me, this is a spot in training that I've missed. That's why this stuff is important to see. This is a hole. And the reason is he did not feel comfortable putting his feet on that basin to touch it. And you want to know why? Come with me.
You want the dog in there?
No, no, no. Come here, take. Are we all ready? Come here. Didn't even occur to me, he's come in here a time or two and hit that.
So he knows it's
Trying to get up here,
wrong.
so he knows it's wobbly. So he didn't want to get up there, so he odored several times. We'd have to go back to look at the video to see if my theory is right, where he looked up at it, because he put his feet on the wood,
Yeah.
and we've seen him put his feet on the kitchen, and we've seen him come up on things, but he would not get up on that.
Yeah.
That's my only theory, but it's still a hole, because what that says to me as far as training goes, it means he needs to be put on more wobbly surfaces and asked to check them. You know, how often is it going to happen in your life? Probably not very often, but it's an important hole to see. And that's why when you do your training, as his life expands, you're going to see something. Hey, Red, you got peanut all over your hands. Wash your hands for that. Alright. Oh, that was my gut.
He got bored.
No.
Not bored, but.
No, but there was, this was, I pushed it a little further.
Okay.
You did a couple things, so I had to go over there, so I don't want this, anyway. So, a couple of things happened. First of all, I took the odor out of the room for a reason. The same reason I did yesterday. Because you're overthinking where you think it is. So by extenuating the search so it's a longer time, you get the opportunity to slow down and think about what you're doing. So when he started off, he said, oh, he's an odor. He wasn't an odor. He just took off because he's excited to do the thing. So when he doesn't find that odor, that's when you need to bring him back in direction. You know, start tying your shoes and be like, okay, let's go start. Because there will be times, because this for him, it's always been here. When he does this game, it's always here. So he starts off with, woohoo, it's going to be here. And he finds, you know, he's going to look and look and look and look and look until he finds it like he did. But you got to be careful about your energy. You know, if you're getting frustrated and you're slowing down and your energy's getting low and you're like, oh, I don't know. His is too. So if you see that, it's just, good boy, all right, that's a wonderful job, and get back into it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And when you get to where you're trying to help him, we help, but we help a little.
Okay.
And what you did is
I pointed it right to him.
as soon as you saw it in that sink, I mean, if you're doing a training session and you know where it is, you know, and let's say it's here on this, you would walk up and go.
Okay.
You know, you walk up and go. One time and you move. You don't go.
Okay. So one tap, not even in the
All
area.
you're doing is getting his attention. It's like, hey buddy, that's all you're doing.
Okay.
You know, and as soon as he gets to checking that wall, you get out of the way. If he doesn't check that wall, you go to another little spot. But you don't say
Here.
over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And especially in training, if you know where it is, don't go to it. Because essentially I'm saying, hey, it's right here. And you can even stare at it. And the dog's like, oh, it's right there. I've seen a lot of dogs do that in training. They start to watch you after a while, and they see what you're doing. Penny was horrific. Penny would literally, it's the only dog I've ever had to do it, watch the last bag that I dropped, because the last bag I dropped was always the source. And it didn't matter what bag I dropped last, 4 or 5 times in a row, the last bag dropped was the peanut one, and she's so focused on people giving her the answer because of all that obedience. What would she do? She'd go to the last bag I dropped, and it didn't freaking matter what was on it. She was convinced it was it because it was the last one I dropped, and it only took 3 or 4 times for her to decide that.
She could have fooled us if I were you.
There's several times I picked up the bag and like, did I screw it up?
Yeah.
Why is she going to that bag? And when we thought about it, I'm like, I'm like, I wonder. And so I switched it up, and sure enough, she was hitting the last bag I dropped every time. Just because it was the last bag. She saw that, so. All right, I want to get off the bag for a minute.
You want Mark to try? You want me to try it one more time?
I want you to do it one more time, and I want you to slow down and section off the room. Okay. We're going to do easy finds like that, and we're going to do larger sorts amounts. So let's put the bag up and get the 10 out.
I'm getting a little better with the handle. Not as bad as yesterday.
You've never done bad. It's not an issue with bad. This is not an easy thing to do.
I feel a little more confident though. All right,
Should I take it? No, just stay here for a minute.
Okay.
You are,
What?
when it comes to the shepherds.
Say what?
When it comes to the shepherds.